Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I screwed the pooch tonight. I did. I screwed the pooch. I had two accounts. One is like I don't know how to get rid of it. It has 15 people on it, and I updated the software on my computer. And so when I went into Rumble, I just did what I usually do, but it took the show. I set it up in the wrong account. Like it defaulted to the account with like three people who subscribed to it instead of my normal account, which is this one. Which so it's a disaster. I don't think anybody's watching right now. At least it's fixed for tomorrow, I guess. But I'll be back tomorrow. Had a great show. If anyone's there, had a great show at the at out in Ventura. It was awesome. I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll do this right. But yeah, it was really good. So thank you to everyone who came out to Ventura. The next show will be a stage show. Will be July. July when? It'll be July 26th, I think, is when I'm going to be doing it. So there you go. Oh yeah. What a catastrophe. What a catastrophe, I tell you. Oh yeah. It's so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. I was going to do a show. I guess I'm not anymore. So nobody's here. I set this thing up with 1 minute, to spare. And obviously it didn't work. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be tonight. I did have a good stand-up set, so that was nice. All right, folks, I'm going to sign off. It's just me here right now. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm telling you, I talk to nobody. Oh man, that pisses me off. That pisses me off. Fuck. I did have a good show tonight. I'm trying to cheer myself up. If you're the only person watching this besides me, I had a really good set tonight, and I'm gonna go. I guess I'll work on that. Oh yeah. All right, hey, two people. Yeah, I fucked it up. So I'll be back tomorrow night. I screwed it up. I put it on the wrong thing, and there you go. That's what happened there. Hey. All right, everyone. I'm out. I'm fucking pissed about it though. Damn it, man. You know, it's like the best laid plans on mice and men. You know what? I mean, I'll hang out for a little bit. Maybe some people will tune in. We'll go for a little. Why not? Let's see what happens. Oh my God. This pisses me off so much. Those of you just tuning in, I'll go over real quick because I think you just tuned in so you missed the whole thing. I put I updated my computer software. Well, this will let some people get in here, I guess. But I updated my computer software. My screen kept flopping over, like, just kept like, computers, they just go crazy. So it just started coming over, like the whole screen would come over. It would come over like every time I'm like, what the fuck? So I upgraded it to Sequoia 70 or whatever the hell the new Sequoia is. Yeah, that seemed to work fine. But when I did it, I had to log back into Rumble because it can't keep anything that you had before. So you got to re-enter Rumble and everything. And it put me onto an account, like a dead account that has 15. Oh, here's a good story out of this. It's actually a good story. It's a sad story also. I was gonna have I was trying to get Charlie Kirk on a long time ago. Like he was out at he was touring around California. He was like like he did. He went to UCLA. I think he went to CSUN. And so I was at UCLA. Was it UCLA or USC? One of the two. And I had my old cards. I had cards, and I'm like, hey, I'd love to interview Charlie maybe at CSUN. We were at USC, I guess. And I handed it like I think his main person. And she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, I got like 15,000 followers, and this is what I do. I do news of the day, and he'll have a good time. It'll be cool. And she seemed to dig me. We were vibing pretty good. And I'm like, okay, great. So when I go to CSUN, I'll get there early and maybe get to interview Charlie before the CSUN event. So I'm like, okay, that'll be good. CSUN is California State University, Northridge. And so I'm like, all right. So then I go into my wallet. I handed her the card. I'm leaving. I'm basically gone. And I'm just looking at my old business cards, and I look at them like, oh no, I did what I just did tonight, which I handed her a card for this dead account because it wasn't always dead. It actually was a legit account, I think, at some point. And so when she went in there to check out my stuff, she sees an account with 15 people on it, including like me probably. And so she's gonna like show that to Charlie. So no, so I'm like, fuck. So I get to see son. And I get there early. And I'm looking for her, and she sees me, and I see she sees me, but she refuses to make like any eye contact when she sees, because she's just like, this fucking guy with his 15 people wants to interview Charlie. I'm like, shit. All right. Well, there you go. That's that story. Here's let's go to Am I the Asshole? And hopefully people will tune in. Oh my God. I can't get anything right tonight. Fuck. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. I am like everything. It's like I've had a good night tonight, though. That's the thing. I had a really great set at Flappers. I just told you I'm doing this show. It's doing well. Like I'm worried because it seems like it's going so well. And I'm like, oh shit. Like it can't go that well. It can't be that easy for something to succeed. But I've had two great shows with it. And I'm going to do a 45-minute version of it on January, I think, or sorry, July 26th, and then I'm going to tour with it. That's the plan. It's called Autastic. It's the story of my son. He's got autism, and it's comedic, but it's real. A little tearjerker a little bit. So like tonight I had just a killer set. Everything worked, and it's all new stuff. It's all stuff that happened, but I hadn't like polished it, and it now looks like it's all like probably 10 good minutes to add to like 35 that I already have. So by the time July rolls around, this thing should be, pretty choice. Pretty choice. There you go. All right, let's do Am I the Asshole? Why not? Let's have some fun. I'm still so angry. Let me make sure also that I have all my sound on and everything else. It's just the way, like the Gremlins are out tonight, man. The Gremlins. All right, here we go. Let's find this one. All right, here we go. Oh, continue as Jeff. Yeah, sure. Continue as Jeff. How about that? How about we do that? That's the thing. Once you redo the software, you have to re-input all your passwords, and I don't remember any of my passwords, so now I'm dealing with that. But now I have the new software, and at least it's not doing the glitchy thing where the whole screen slides over anymore. Tomorrow will be a regular show. We should have a good house. We should have a nice, couple thousand at least. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my cousin send her son to come live with me so that he can attend private school in my city? Your cousin. Was it your cousin? Your cousin. That's like, I don't know. Do you not like him? Let's see. I moved from Canada to France last year. All right. And I have an open invitation to all my adult relatives to come stay with me here in Paris anytime. Well, someone took you up on it. Someone said, you know what? I'm going to take you up on your open invitation and I'm going to come see you. How about that? So 3 of my cousins came and spent a week recently. All right. You invited them. They were, while they were here, one of my cousins told me that her 13-year-old son wants to attend a private school here in Paris. Oh, if he's attending a private school in Paris, I would assume he's got like some money. You know what I mean? Doesn't he? If he's going to attend a private school in Paris, that to me seems expensive. So I don't know why they can't fund it himself. But you did offer your place up. Let's go. Let's at least call it out like it is. All right. And she suggested that it would be very convenient if he could live with me, which I assume would involve me becoming his legal guardian. Yep, it might actually, at least temporarily, and full-time parent for several years. Several years? Was he going to be like a doctor or something? It's going to be a sommelier. You got to go to school a long time for that in France. Trying to be polite about it. Does she not like it? Her kid? I don't know. You know this kid better than I do, but is this a situation where she's like, I hate this kid. Let me just pawn him off on you for 7 years. Seems an odd thing. But anyway, it would be convenient. Okay. So try to be polite about it. I told her it wouldn't be possible. Yeah. That's an insane ask, man. Unless the kid's old enough. How old is he? Oh, to your 13-year-old. No, that's ridiculous. The fuck? That's crazy. No, that's nuts. That's absolutely not. You're not the asshole for doing it, but I'll read a little more. All right. So, yeah. She asked, I probably, okay, here we go. Very much. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm not home very much. We didn't get into it much further, but it seemed to me like I had thwarted the idea completely. Yeah, you would assume, but obviously this woman doesn't really care much about her kids, so she doesn't care if her 13-year-old's left alone in your I don't know, your chateau or wherever the hell you live, your apartment. Probably could have been more direct with my answer. You shouldn't have to be. She should be able to put two and two together and make trois. I don't know what's four in French. But she was asking in a very indecisive way. And she basically hinting that it was an idea. All right. Sometime after her visit, I chatted with her son for a few seconds in a FaceTime Christmas call. And I asked him why he didn't come visit with his mom. And he said, I don't want to go to Europe. So it's pretty clear that he doesn't want to go to school here. And his mom is just trying to get rid of him. Did I call it? I called that one. That one, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's got to be it, man. That's got to be it. That's so sad. That is just so sad. All right. Well, what a fucking horrible mom. Like the kid doesn't even want to go to France. Probably doesn't speak French. And the mom's just like, get out of here. You're cramping my style. I'm divorced mom now. I want to party. Woo. Let's see if that's actually the case. Holy shit, man. That's just so sad that the mom would be like trying to get rid of her kid, her 13-year-old. And well, at least the kid, I'm glad you asked the kid. All right, so here we go. So yesterday she called me to talk about the idea more. Oh my God. I immediately apologized for not being more clear when we talked about it when she was here visiting. And the answer was a hard no. Good. I told her it would absolutely not work. I travel a fair amount. That's what you said last time. I have frequent guests, including romantic partners. I smoke weed. Look at you. You're like, look at all these vices I got. I do cocaine. Sometimes I have crack whores over. I let people rent out my spare bedroom for hookers to have sex in. There's always used condoms laying around. You're trying to make it as just disgusting to her as possible. Here's the thing. She loves her kid less than she hates how disgusting you're trying to make your place out to be. But let's see if I'm right. I told her it wasn't a good environment for a 13-year-old. I also told her in no unclear terms, I don't want him here. I'm single. I knew it. Yeah, you're single. Well, I was thinking the other chick was single too. I have no kids on my own. That's crazy. I'm not, you don't want him. 13-year-old, please. And I'm not giving up several years of my life to babysit her son through secondary school. I agree. She got really upset. Fuck her. Yeah, by the way, I'm an unlicensed therapist for a reason. And called me selfish. Why? That's the go-to of all these narcissists, of all these people who just, demand you watch their kids and run errands for them and give them money and put up with all their they claim are the selfish ones when there is no more selfish person than the person doing this to you. I mean, it's just crazy. Hey, Cass, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Cass, you didn't miss anything. Tonight, I messed this up. I screwed this one up so bad, but I figured I was going to just do a little bit of a show anyway. Let me actually get an ad in since I'm here and I'm doing a show. I did mess it up big time, though. They can cancel your accounts. They can freeze your cards. They can decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control, and they use it. That's why financial independence matters now more than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money, not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buying digital assets like Tether, Tether Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middlemen, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use Rumble Wallet's app to directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit card line they can shut off. It's your wallet permanently. Yours to protect your future, yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics. It's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today. Download Rumble Wallet now and step away from the big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. That's Rumble Wallet. Hop on that right now. You'll love it. You'll be glad you did. Yeah, so Cass, I was telling everybody I totally screwed it up. I won't go into the long version, but I upgraded my software on my computer. And then I had to re-input all my passwords, including getting into Rumble again. And it went to like a dead account. So I set up the show on a dead account, which has like 15 viewers and not like 14,000 like this one. And so, oh my gosh, shit. I noticed it 3 minutes before the show. So I canceled the old show, put in the new one. We're not featured, but hopefully we will be tomorrow. We've been pulling some great numbers when we're featured, 100, 200. I think one show had almost 600,000 views. So let's get back to this crazy mom, this narcissist mom trying to shill her 13-year-old kid out because she wants to have a good time. The 13-year-old's cramping her style, and she's giving it to her sister or whatever, or her brother. I'm not even sure. All right, anyway, so he tells her what a shitty environment is. The mom don't care. She don't care. She wants this kid gone. She wants her youth back. She wants to relive her youth. And she's calling the person who doesn't want to be the caregiver of not their son, the selfish one, for 7 years, which is about right. She got really upset and called me selfish for not wanting to help her out. Oh my God. I would say fuck you so loud that the phone lines would probably fry. At that point, I really let her have it. Yeah, good, mano a mano. I would do the same thing. I'd be like, this place is filthy. I have whores over. Sometimes I have sex with animals. There's a lot of bestiality. Anything that I thought felt she didn't like. Maybe she's gluten free. I take gluten powder and I just pour it on my tongue. Whatever. And then this selfish, horrible woman, the poor mother. I mean, the poor 13-year-old's mother. It's like, I don't care. I want my kid gone. I don't care if you live in a gulag. I'll send him there. That's probably next. This kid's going to a gulag to learn Russian. Anyway, she got really upset, called me selfish for not wanting to help out. At that point, I really let her have it. And I told her that I questioned her parenting. So, is this me? Am I the one replying to this? I like this. I like the cut of your jib. You are not an asshole. We could be friends. I mean, I'm everything. We're lockstep in here. Her parenting skills actually want to put her son in that kind of environment. Yes, look at us. If I didn't already have a fiance, this could be a dude for all I know. And I told her that it really seems like she's trying to get rid of him. Yeah. It's exactly what it seems like. Because he told me that he doesn't want to be here. Exactly. Oh my God, this woman. Oh, I want to call her and yell at her. And I don't even know her. We hung up clearly on bad terms. F her. And I'm pretty sure she's recruiting a bunch of family members to get on her side. Oh, she's a horrible mother. So I'm preparing to have to call up a few relatives to share the facts. Good. Which are clearly going to portray her as a terrible mother, which she is. What an awful mother. And that poor 13-year-old kid who's stuck with her. And you are not the asshole. You are no way the asshole for that. What a douche train that was. What a douche. That lady's a jerk. She's a jerk. Ay. All right. Well, I'm not going to do too long a show tonight because I fucked it up so bad, but I want to do a couple. I would at least maybe do a half hour. God, I'm just so mad at myself. I'm kicking myself. I hate when I do stupid stuff. I did something dumb. I hate when I do dumb things. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for offering my girlfriend money for helping me get a $15K refund? I can't see any scenario where you would be the asshole in that. Let me reread it. Am I the asshole for offering my girlfriend money for helping me get a $15K refund? The only issue here is like, if you're going to be like, if you offer her money for getting you the $15K refund, well, now, like, if she wasn't expecting money, she was just doing it for you, I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would do it. And this is why. Because now it's transactional, and she might think that you're cheating her. Like, if she just does this for you, because it's your girlfriend, right? Yeah, my girlfriend. If she just does this for you, and you get the money back, you can spend it on her. You can take her on a trip. You can do things with that money for her. There's not a set dollar amount. It's like, listen, you got me all this money. Let's go on a vacation. Let's help you pay this or that. Let me take you to dinner, And so it's all cool, man. But if you're like, oh, thank you for getting me the $15K back, I want to give you $500. Suddenly, she's like, wait a minute, I got you $15K and you're just going to give me $500. So she really wouldn't have cared about it the other way. Like if you were just doing things for her and buying things for her and you're improving your lives together. But when you get it down to the minutia and you're like, here's 500, thanks for getting me the 15. And she's like, I think I should get at least 3,000, or whatever the number is she's got in her head. And now you're in a fight over it. So to me, I wouldn't give her any money. I would spend money on her. I'd spend lots of money on her. Probably spend a couple $1,000 on her at least. So she's like, oh, goody. He appreciates me. But to make it into that kind of a level of a financial transaction just psychologically fucks you up or gets you fucked up by your girlfriend. But let's see if I'm right. I could be wrong, but I bet I'm not. I'm 24, having a recurring issue with my girlfriend, and she absolutely disgusted with me. Here we go. For example, we both come from wealthy families. Come on. So what are you bitching and moaning about? Why are the wealthy always nickel and diamond? What's 15K to you guys? Probably got 150 million each. But we have very different lives. She makes six figures and is very independent, while I'm currently making a bit over minimum wage. But you're wait, hold on a second. Let me read this again. We both come from wealthy families. So you making minimum wage in the long run, your parents are going to leave you some, unless you're a real shit. They're going to leave you, or they're assholes. They're going to leave you a lot of fucking money. Don't think she doesn't know that. Don't think that's not in her. If you were making minimum wage, if you, dude, were making minimum wage and didn't have huge wealthy family like umbrella over you, she would not be with you. She's not going to be dating some minimum wage. I'm just telling you. You just told me like you guys are both real wealthy and you obviously probably money obsessed. If you didn't have rich family in the background, so you're making minimum wage. You could be making no wage. You could be sleeping on the couch. What's keeping her in this relationship is your family's got money, probably more than her family, even though she makes more than you do. But let's keep going. Yeah. Okay. First time it happened. Okay. 6 figures and it's very independent. While I currently make a bit over minimum wage. The first time this happened was around my birthday. She offered me a gift. We briefly broke up. And I offered to pay her back. She was devastated and cried. We eventually moved past it. She offered me a gift. We broke up, and I offered to pay her back. Well, your parents were going to pay her back. You don't have any fucking money. Fast forward to now. I had basically given up on getting a $15,000 college refund I was owed. Well, you sound like, honestly, I think this, at first I didn't really like this chick, but I think it's you. I think the problem in this is you. She's making 6 figures. You are too lazy to go get yourself a $15K refund. She's got to go out and do it for you in addition to doing her job. Well, what the fuck are you doing besides making Slurpees? Anyway, I was basically given a $15K college refund I was owed, or they weren't paying you, but they owed it to you. She wouldn't let it go. She essentially forced me to work on it and offered to handle the legal work to make sure I got my money back. Yeah, she wants you to be a man, fucking do something. Because even though your family's got money, obviously she looks at you as like a simp, bit of a sap. And I think she might be right. In a moment of trying to show appreciation, I told her, if this goes smoothly, I'll pay you $2K. That was a huge mistake, dude. $2K to her, again, if she's from a wealthy, it's not much anyway. That is a stupid move, bro. I told you it was, but you don't seem very bright to begin with. So honestly, you doing that 2K? I said 500. I thought you were only going to give her 500. So I guess you did a little better than that. She lost it. She said I treat her horribly and put a monetary value on everything she does. You see, and refuse to acknowledge her actual effort and love. She's right. She told me she doesn't want or need the money. She makes plenty of it, her parents, and she's not doing this, and she's doing this because she loves me. You're lucky, dude. This girl, I didn't like her at the beginning, but I think she might be a keeper. Then she dropped the hammer. She said, at this rate, I'm going to probably offer money for intimacy. Maybe you might just do that once we're married because I don't understand how to value a person without a price tag. She sounds like I like this chick. I don't like you. How about that? From my perspective, time and effort are valuable, and I wanted to compensate her. You're an idiot for the massive headache she's taking on. Just show her appreciation. Here's the thing. She's telling you what her love language is, and her love language is you showing her appreciation, which unfortunately for you, you seem incapable of doing. You seem lazy. You seem like your parents have money, so you don't want to do anything. Eventually, the money's going to come your way. You probably smoke a lot of weed, sit on the couch, play video games. This chick could do a lot better than you, but for some reason, she loves you. It's time to man up and be the man she deserves and not the little fucking boy she's got right now sitting on the couch playing fucking Mario Brothers. Edit update. Well, let's see. From my perspective, okay, here we go. Let me just finish this up because this guy annoys me now. From my perspective, time and effort are valuable. Fucking idiot. And I wanted to compensate her for the massive headache she's taking on. But she says I'm being disrespectful, and this is the second time I've insulted her by treating our relationship like a business transaction. Yeah, she's right. To give her more context, our background, she comes from old money and was raised on sentimental gestures. I just told you, yeah, that's her love language. That is doing for others. The money is obviously irrelevant to her because she's got so much of it. And you're too stupid to figure that out. And you're obsessed with, I don't know, with everything that's not important, And you're broke. I know your parents will bail you out, but still. Her parents always spoiled her with surprises and thoughtful gifts. Yeah, that's nice. My family wasn't like that. They showed they cared about me providing financially. So, okay, so you're in two different places, but you need, and her place, I'll tell you right now, is better than yours. Her place is where you want to be. Her place where it's about actions and giving and doing for each other. And you're not really thinking about finance. You're just thinking, how can I help this person in the moment? That she's spot on. You need to drop your fucking financial transaction attitude and get with this girl because honestly, you don't deserve her. I make sure to pay every time we go out on a date. You haven't figured it out yet. Why would you even bring that up? She don't care. Even though she constantly argues we should go 50-50 or that she should pay since she makes more money. Let her pay, you fucking loser. We also only see each other once a month. Why? Because she works all the time and you just play video games? She's the one who travels to see me. Oh my God, dude. You must be like really good looking or something. Or maybe got like a real big, but she doesn't seem shallow though. You know what I mean? She seems like really nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think she could do a lot better than you. I'm just saying. I don't see this relationship lasting. I see you being the problem, not her. I don't know that I would call you an asshole. I just call you oblivious and dumb. I don't know that it's necessarily to the degree of being an asshole. You're just a fucking idiot. She's the one who travels to see me simply because it's not in my budget to make the trip, but she can afford it easily. Despite that, she still holds it against me that I never surprise her with flowers. How much do flowers cost? I can go to Ralph's right now and get like a dozen for probably 24 on a good day, or, if I was a little something simple bouquet for like 15, can't fucking do that. Next time she shows up, have some flowers for her. You are a fucking piece of work, dude. I'm literally offering her thousands of dollars to show I care, and she's upset because it isn't a bouquet. You don't get it, man. Oh, this fucking girl needs some. Final update, she dumped me. Yes. Oh, I've never, that brings me joy. That brings me joy. Well, it's over. My girlfriend of 1 year just broke up with me, and I'm sitting here trying to process how a $2,000 gratitude ended my relationship. It had nothing to do with any relationship. You being a fucking moron and not appreciating the gold that you had is why that relationship ended. And you still don't get it. And I don't know that you ever will. Good luck. You're going to need it. And to the girl who dumped you, nice. You deserve a lot better than that fucking schmuck. There you go. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on it. I think I have pretty good opinions. All right, I think I'm going to end tonight because, again, the show, was supposed to be featured, but I fucked it up. It's on me. All right, everyone, I love y'all. Have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow, I think, with a featured show. So come check it out. We'll hopefully have thousands in the chat, not just like 12 or 13. But, it's all on me. I take ownership of it. I'm the unlicensed therapist, and I need to own things. And I own fucking up the setting up the show today. I can blame the software, and I kind of did a little. But in the end, it's my fault. I should have checked. All right, everyone. God bless you. Love you all. See you back here tomorrow for hopefully a featured show and set up more than 2 minutes in advance. All right, bye, everybody.